I didn't get a chance to actually do a video about this particular story right here, but I know some people that actually did. But I actually saw this story right on the side of the ABC News website, which I just finished recording a video about the nurse who tested positive for the for Wuvid19 after taking the vaccine, and I couldn't help but constantly look over to the side as I was reading this article for that story and kept seeing this. And then when I saw the image of the guy and then I read a little bit on, then I said, oh, it's coming from that story right there. I never got a chance to talk about it. But basically what happened was you had this guy right here whose name is Jamar Mackey. He was handcuffed at the mall. He was out with his, I want to say that was his fiance, who I believe is this woman right here, 13-year-old son, and a baby. And he was detained illegally, wrongfully detained by this palm-colored cop who did not have a mask on, by the way, and just taken out of the mall for whatever reason. Well, now fast forward to today, when this article was posted on December 30th, 2020, he is now speaking out about the fact that he ended up catching and testing positive for the virus, and it most likely stemmed from that encounter that he had with that PC pig that day. Now it says it happened on December 19th, and it is now currently December 31st when this interview occurred. I'm going to go ahead and read the article and see what else they're talking about. A black man who was detained by police in Virginia Beach, Virginia, after being suspected for a crime he did not commit, has tested positive for the virus, according to his fiancée, Chantel Colville. Jamar Mackey, whose detainment was captured in a viral video, allegedly received a positive virus test result on Christmas Eve, 5 days after being apprehended by a maskless police officer, according to Colville. Mackey's ordeal unfolded on December 19th as he, Colville, and their 13-year-old son and baby were seated at a table at the Lynn Haven Mall food court eating lunch and trying to enjoy the holidays. And next thing you know, I'm in handcuffs. No words, no explanation, Mackey said. In the video taken by Colville, a white Virginia Beach police sergeant is seen handcuffing Mackey as he sat at the table saying, "I want to talk to you, okay," and mentioning something about a suspect in a black truck. What'd I tell you about them black trucks? Y'all got the wrong person. We don't even have a black truck. Colville is heard in the video telling the sergeant, who was not wearing a protective mask. Remember, when they see one black person, they see us all. Because according to them, we all look alike. We all fit the description. The sergeant, according to the video, then told the visibly angry Mackey to stand up. "You're going to do this in public, make me walk outside in front of my family," Mackey told the sergeant, who proceeded to grab onto Mackey's arm and lead him through the crowded food court and out the front door, where they were met by other police officers who were also not wearing masks. Now, here's the thing. If he tests positive for this, and it most likely could have came from that pig, that means he put everybody in that mall, in that section, well, shoot, the mall, who was there that day, at risk. So all the people who may have seen what was going down here, they need to calculate, okay, was I in this area during this time on this day? And they said the people outside weren't even wearing masks, which lets you know this goes back to the higher ups at that department or wherever they work. Once outside, Mackey and Colville appealed to another white officer, telling him repeatedly that they have the wrong person. "Maybe you are the wrong person," the officer responded, telling Mackey to calm down and relax. What the fuck kind of response is that? Maybe you are the wrong person. Well, if he's the wrong person, then why the hell is he detained? I swear they'll have the wrong person, but they'll still keep you in handcuffs because they don't want to be embarrassed the fact that they were wrong. After getting on his radio, the sergeant told Mackey that he was indeed the wrong man, but briefly kept Mackey in handcuffs while saying, "Give me one more minute to explain." Mackey demanded the handcuffs be removed immediately, and the sergeant complied, telling Mackey that he matched the description of a credit card fraud suspect with dreadlocks and dressed in all black. "I sincerely apologize. It was a complete misunderstanding," the sergeant told Mackey, according to the video. "You're going to need more than a goddamn apology, especially after now you were most likely the one that caused me to get this virus." Colville, who filmed the video, told WAVY that Mackey took a Wuvid test as a health precaution on December 22nd, And on Christmas Eve, the test came back positive, she said, and that Mackey is currently quarantining at his home with mild symptoms, including a low-grade fever, a cough, and a sore throat. Colville also said that she and the 2 children she shares with Mackey were also tested. As of Tuesday evening, they have not received their results. VP PD Chief Paul Negdigit apologized for Mackey's detainment at a press conference on December 21st. When asked about the master's officer, the chief said the VBPD officers are required to wear face coverings. Well, if they're required to wear them, why weren't they wearing them, and why aren't they fired? And I mean fired, as in they cannot go and get another job elsewhere. It will be addressed, the chief said. There is a requirement. We are required to wear masks. We set the standard. We set an example for our community. The chief added that a possible third party may have been involved in identifying Mackey as a possible suspect to police. So he said that as a way to try to take the heat off of the one who arrested him. Basically saying if they say it was a third party that was not one of his cops, then it'll take the heat off of his cops. He ain't slick. See, this is the thing about when I talk about and do these stories day in and day out. You can pick up on the code speak and the slick talk like it's nothing. The chief also said that VBPD officers later arrested a different person with locks who was charged with credit card fraud. The Virginia Beach Police Department could not say if the officer involved in the incident had Wuvid19 or not due to health privacy laws. Mackey's attorney Don Scott told Good Morning America on December 22nd that they are currently looking into legal action against the police department. Everybody in this region know this is how you get treated. This is how black males get treated in Virginia Beach. No, that's probably how they get treated in Virginia, period. Remember, I keep telling y'all about Virginia. So this is what we hope to be able to change. ABC News has not received a response from the Virginia Beach Police Department for comment. They probably coming up with their lie right as we speak. This story piggybacks off of one that I did, I think, last month. Well, I'm recording this on December 30th in November, where you had this black, he was either an Uber or Lyft driver in, I think, either Washington or Oregon. And he picked up a palm-colored couple and he asked them to wear their mask, and he decided that they decided that they were going to be loud and belligerent and not wear the mask and call him racial slurs and all types of stuff like that. And what happened days later? He took a test and he ended up testing positive because he got it from their filthy ass. The silver lining in that whole situation is that they lost their job. But it literally, this situation right here literally sounds just like that one, except it's not dealing with an Uber driver. They love to do that mistaken identity thing with us, but they be real aggressive when it comes to us and that whole quote unquote mistaken identity. Now he has it. And now, you know, they said his fiance and the children had to take one. And it's bad because there was a baby there. And, you know, a baby's immune system is not strong at all, especially if they're a newborn. But even so, their immune system is still not that strong. And like I said, what about all the other people that were around? But they don't care. They do not give a damn. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you have your notifications turned on to all, and I will talk to you in the next one.